And welcome to the Luke Woolems Show for the season. And Coach, you got it, the beginning of the season starting, and why don't you give us a preview of your team?
Okay, Joe. Well, first of all, it's good to talk to you again. It's been a year. Glad to be playing baseball. Hoping the weather starts to cooperate a little bit more for us, but I'm glad to be back on the diamond nevertheless. 2022 should be a good year for the Jeeps. We've got 6 seniors on the roster, and excited about that. It's the first time in quite a while we've had that many seniors. We just had 2 last year. We didn't play the COVID year where we would have had 3 seniors, and we didn't have any seniors the year before that. So I'll probably sound like a broken record. I've been talking about that for a long time, but it's certainly exciting to have a group of men on our squad again, and it sure makes a difference, especially in 1A baseball.
And the great thing is, we'll preview your team here, but you've also got my favorite name on your team. Do you know who that is?
I would assume it's Ty Cobb.
Exactly. What a great name! What a great name.
Yeah, and Ty's just a junior. Definitely one of the anchors for us. Ty's our starting catcher, starting shortstop, starting third baseman. Wherever we need him the most, he's going to be. He's going to make us better at that particular position. He and Clay Foreman. Clay's just a sophomore, but they handle the catching duties together. And Clay has to catch simply because when Colby Piper's on the mound or Ty's on the mound, we have to have Clay behind the plate. And we also are taking a look at Colby Piper and Ty Cobb as a shortstop third base combo. We looked at that in the game against Clarksville, and so Clay got to catch again in that game. And we're going to play around with the lineups. Obviously, that's something that we're going to do this time of year, but that's something that we've done in the first 2 games. But yeah, just to go through our seniors, Aiden Tavis is, Aiden. People know Aiden from the tennis world. He's signed with Oakland City. He's our number 1 tennis player. 6'3", left-hander. He's gotten a lot stronger in the off season. Really growing, really taking his body serious and taking his athleticism seriously. And, he's a really nice arm, for us, but he's a great leader too. He's a kid that he will come and talk to me about issues or things that he sees, things that we need to do a better job of, or, just ideas that he has. And, that's leadership that, it goes a long way on a team like this. Next senior, I mentioned Colby Piper. Colby plays shortstop for us. Colby's played a lot of baseball in his career. If we can get Colby to stay within himself and not try to do too much. Sometimes Colby tries to put the whole team on his back, especially at the plate. We tell him, you can't hit a 4-run home run when there's nobody on base in front of you. And so just trying to get Colby to stay within himself and do the little things right, but his approach has been really good. He's taken his reps very seriously in practice. And he's got a little bit of an edge to him this year that, he's been around long enough to know what this team is capable of doing. Kendrick Thompson is probably our number 1 arm out of the bullpen. He's a guy we could use every single day if we needed to, maybe an inning here or there. He's another guy who works very hard on his swing, trying to stay back and go the other way is something that he's worked very hard on. And we need big things out of Kendrick if we're going to have a successful year. So, and Kendrick will sprinkle him in at third base as well. He'll play third base. He might play a little first base, and he might DH from time to time. So we'll just have to see how all that plays out. Bryce Merkel is our anchor in the outfield. He's going to hit in the top 3 in the lineup for us. He's a speed guy. He's our starting center fielder and has been since he was, trying to think if he started out there as a freshman, but I know he's been out there since his sophomore year. And again, another great leader on the team. Very, very intelligent, very academic. Spent his fall as my intern as part of one of the work release programs at the school. And, he's got a very bright future ahead of him in the career world, but he's our little spark plug in our lineup too. And then Landon Goodsell is back for his senior season. Landon's playing first base for us. He's a big swinger, likes to take some big cuts at the plate. Until this year, I'm not sure Landon really took himself seriously as a hitter, but his approach in the batting cage has been very, very spot on this year. He's definitely working hard in the batting cage. Eli Freiberger is going to start for us at second base, and I'm probably just going to pencil him in the lineup for the year. And Eli's probably going to make a mistake here or there, but he's worked hard on his body. He's gotten much more physical, much stronger. He's hitting the ball with some real authority, and he's been a little bit of a surprise for us at the plate, and just in how much more confident he is, and how much he has improved his game. And in the long run, that's definitely going to make us better as well. So those 6 guys round out the senior class, and that this is their year. So we'll see how that transpires. But very excited for them. Very excited to see what they can do.
And the thing is, as I sit here and listen to you, I get deja vu because I heard a lot of these names last year.
Right. Yeah. We lost 2 seniors last year, and Cole Treader and Logan Lampert. Logan played first base for us, and that's always a hole that you got to fill, that first base spot. You got to have somebody reliable over there. Cole platooned in the outfield for us, so all these other guys are guys that have been around. Not just some of them sprinkle in there 3-4 years. So it's going to be fun to see how their career culminates here in 2022.
And we're back on the Luke Woolems Show to go over the Heritage Hills and Clarksville games. Grab concessions from our sponsors. You're listening to the Luke Woolems Show on Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brusworth Communications.